Did you know that your prostate needs daily attention to stay healthy? Think of it as a small power plant that constantly works for your sexual well-being. Regular masturbation isn't just about pleasure, it's a practice that can revolutionize your intimate health. Recent studies show that men who masturbate daily have a 33% lower chance of developing prostate issues. Today, I'll show you how to turn this moment of pleasure into a true self-care ritual, ensuring a healthier prostate and a more fulfilling sex life. Get ready to discover how small changes in your daily habits can bring surprising benefits to your intimate health. The prostate is much more than just a small organ hidden in the male reproductive system. It functions as a true guardian of sexual health, a delicate and complex structure that deserves full attention and care. Imagine it as an essential processing center for male reproductive function, producing a fluid crucial for the survival of sperm. This gland, located just below the bladder, plays a critical role in reproduction and sexual function. It produces an alkaline fluid that protects sperm from an acidic environment, ensuring their mobility and survival. Without it, male fertility would be completely compromised. However, neglect can turn this strategic organ into a source of serious concerns. Alarming statistics reveal that 1 in 6 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. For men over 40, the risks increase significantly, making every precaution a direct investment in quality of life. Prostate inflammations are no joke. They can cause intense pain, urinary problems, and directly impact sexual function. Prostatitis, for example, can turn intimate moments into painful and embarrassing experiences. Imagine feeling discomfort during something that should be pleasurable. It affects not only the body but also male self-esteem. These conditions don't appear out of nowhere. They are a direct result of neglect, a sedentary routine, and the absence of preventive practices. The prostate needs movement, stimulation, and constant maintenance. It's not a static organ, but rather a dynamic system that responds to our daily habits. The good news is that you have the power to change this reality. With simple and mindful practices, it is possible to keep your prostate healthy, youthful, and functional. Every choice you make today directly impacts your future sexual and reproductive health. It's not just about preventing diseases, but ensuring a fulfilling life, free from limitations and with total quality. The prostate calls for your attention. It doesn't want to be ignored, it wants to be understood, cared for, and respected. It's time to see this organ not as a potential problem, but as a fundamental ally in your journey of health and well-being. Masturbation emerges as a surprising ally in maintaining prostate health, revealing itself to be much more than a simple act of pleasure. Scientists have shown that regular ejaculation functions as a true cleansing mechanism for the prostate ducts, preventing build-ups and congestion that can trigger serious health issues. During the process of ejaculation, essential muscle contractions occur, acting as a natural drainage system. These contractions promote a kind of flushing of the prostate channels, removing old cells, accumulated secretions, and potential inflammatory agents. It's like a preventive maintenance process, where each ejaculation represents a complete system cleaning. Comparative research between sexually active and inactive men reveals significant differences in prostate health. Those who maintain a regular frequency of ejaculations have a lower incidence of inflammation, reduced risks of developing tumours, and a more balanced sexual function. The benefits go beyond the immediate physical aspect. The muscle contractions during masturbation stimulate blood circulation in the region, promoting oxygenation and cellular nutrition. This constant flow helps keep the prostate tissues more resistant and less susceptible to degeneration. Interestingly, the frequency of this practice directly influences cellular renewal. Studies indicate that regular ejaculations can stimulate tissue regeneration processes, keeping the prostate with younger and more functional characteristics. It's as if every intimate moment represents a direct investment in the longevity of the organ. Hormones also play a crucial role in this process. The release of oxytocin and endorphins during masturbation not only reduces local inflammation, but also balances hormone levels, contributing to a healthier and more resilient prostate. Modern science emphasizes that this practice should not be viewed with prejudice, but as an essential aspect of men's healthcare. Masturbation ceases to be a taboo and becomes an intelligent prevention strategy, a self-care ritual that protects not only the prostate, but the entire reproductive system. Each ejaculation represents an opportunity to cleanse, strengthen, and rejuvenate this vital organ. The prostate thanks every moment of attention, every care dedicated to its maintenance and well-being. Daily masturbation triggers a true revolution in prostate health, transforming this delicate organ into a more resilient and functional structure. Imagine your prostate as an intelligent system that responds positively to regular stimulation, almost like a muscle that gains strength with constant exercise. When we talk about reducing inflammation, we are facing a fascinating phenomenon. Each ejaculation triggers a series of hormonal reactions that act as a true protective shield against inflammatory processes. The release of natural anti-inflammatory substances helps keep prostate tissues in a state of balance, reducing the risks of developing pathologies. The hormonal benefits are equally impressive. Regular practice balances testosterone levels and other essential hormones, creating a healthier internal environment. It's as if each intimate moment were a session of preventive maintenance, where your body receives clear signals of care and attention. The frequency of masturbation directly influences cellular renewal. Scientists have discovered that regular ejaculations stimulate tissue regeneration processes, keeping the prostate with more youthful and dynamic characteristics. Think of it as a rejuvenation ritual, where each intimate moment represents a direct investment in the organ's longevity. The muscle contractions during the process are not only pleasurable but truly therapeutic. They promote a kind of internal massage, improving blood circulation and oxygenation of the prostate tissues. The result is a more elastic, more resilient, and less prone to degeneration structure. Interestingly, this practice also acts as a natural cleansing mechanism. The prostate ducts are literally washed with each ejaculation, removing dead cells, accumulated secretions, and potential inflammatory agents. It is such an efficient maintenance process that it could be compared to a deep cleaning of a complex system. The aging of the prostate can be significantly delayed with a mindful routine of masturbation. It is not just an act of pleasure, but a strategic care for your intimate health. Every moment dedicated to this practice represents a decisive step in preventing future problems. Science proves it. Your prostate thanks every moment of attention, every care dedicated to its maintenance. Transform this habit into a self-care ritual where pleasure and health go hand in hand. Masturbation represents much more than a simple physical act. It is a true source of emotional and psychological well-being. The benefits transcend the merely sexual aspect, profoundly impacting our mental health and quality of life. Scientists have revealed that this intimate moment functions as a powerful stress reducer. During the practice, the body releases a cascade of neurotransmitters such as oxytocin and serotonin, hormones responsible for feelings of relaxation and happiness. It's as if each ejaculation were a true reset for the nervous system, draining accumulated tensions and providing a sense of inner peace. The connection between masturbation and anxiety reduction is scientifically proven. Men who maintain a regular practice report significantly lower levels of daily stress. Imagine having a natural tool at your disposal to balance your emotions without relying on medications or complex therapies. Male self-confidence also receives a fundamental boost through this practice. Knowing your own body, understanding your desires and limits, generates transformative intimate security. Many men discover that this connection with themselves extends beyond the sexual environment, reflecting in more assertive attitudes in different areas of life. Testimonials from mental health experts confirm masturbation can be an important instrument of self-awareness. It allows for a safe exploration of sexuality, helping to build a more positive body image, free from external judgment. The psychological aspect of this practice goes far beyond the physical moment. It represents an act of self-care, a ritual, where a man allows himself to be entirely with himself, free from social pressures or external expectations. It is a space of total freedom and acceptance. The psychological benefits also extend to interpersonal relationships. Men who are more connected with themselves tend to develop healthier relationships, with a greater capacity for emotional communication and genuine intimacy. Masturbation then emerges not as a taboo, but as a practice of mental health. A sacred moment of connection with oneself, where pleasure, well-being, and self-care come together in perfect harmony. A powerful tool to balance mind, body, and emotions. Establishing a healthy masturbation routine doesn't have to be a complex challenge, but rather a journey of self-discovery and personal care. The ideal frequency varies according to each stage of life, respecting individual rhythms and the specific needs of the body. For younger men, between 20 and 35 years old, masturbation can be more frequent, occurring several times a week. For men over 40, the recommendation is to be more mindful and strategic, focusing on quality rather than just quantity. The choice of environment is crucial for a positive experience. Seek out quiet, private spaces where you feel completely at ease. A welcoming environment helps reduce anxieties and allows for a deeper connection with yourself. Some prefer moments of total privacy, while others enjoy the tranquility of the morning or the silence of the night. Breathing and relaxation techniques can enhance the moment, turning masturbation into a true self-care ritual. Breathe deeply, allow yourself to slow down, and be present. It's not just about a physical act, but a holistic experience of well-being. Warning signs deserve special attention. If you notice physical discomfort, persistent pain, or significant changes in sexual behavior, it is essential to consult a healthcare professional. Masturbation should always be a pleasurable and pain-free practice. Hydration, balanced nutrition, and physical activity complement this routine. Your body functions as an integrated system, where every choice directly impacts your sexual and prostate health. There is no single formula, but rather a path of personal discoveries. Healthy masturbation carries no shame or guilt. It is a natural act of connection with your own body, an intelligent way to care for your intimate health. Every man has a unique rhythm, and respecting that rhythm is essential. Allow yourself to explore, to get to know yourself, but always with awareness and self-love. Your prostate thanks you for every moment of attention, every care dedicated to your well-being. Sexual health is not a destination, but a continuous journey of self-care and respect. Open communication about prostate health represents a fundamental challenge for contemporary men. The historical taboos and silences surrounding this topic have created invisible barriers that directly harm male well-being. We need to deconstruct this culture of muteness, turning conversations about intimate health into natural and necessary moments. Shame has been a devastating barrier. Many men prefer to ignore symptoms, delay appointments, and keep their prostate concerns secret, as if talking about it represented some kind of weakness. This stance not only compromises individual health, but perpetuates harmful cycles of misinformation and neglect. Breaking this silence means creating safe spaces for dialogue. Doctors, close friends, and family members can be crucial allies in this journey of openness and self-care. Sharing experiences, doubts, and fears does not represent weakness, but demonstrates maturity and responsibility toward oneself. New generations need to be educated to understand that prostate health is not an embarrassing topic, but a natural aspect of the male body. From an early age, boys should be taught about the importance of self-awareness, prevention, and regular medical checkups. Healthcare professionals play a crucial role in this transformation. Welcoming consultations, clear and non-judgmental. Language can encourage men to feel comfortable expressing their vulnerabilities. Every honest conversation represents a step against prejudice and misinformation. Support groups and online communities also emerge as powerful tools. Digital platforms allow for the exchange of experiences, clarification of doubts, and collective construction of knowledge. Men of different ages can share strategies, fears, and triumphs related to prostate health. Technology and social media can be powerful allies in the mission to democratize information. Podcasts, live streams, and educational videos can reach diverse audiences, delivering scientific knowledge in an accessible and demystifying way. Every man who decides to break the silence about his prostate health contributes to a cultural revolution. It's not just about taking care of oneself, but also about paving the way for others to feel encouraged to seek information, prevention, and well-being. The prostate calls for voices that speak without fear, without shame, with naturalness and respect. An honest conversation can save lives, transform realities, and build a new culture of male care. Masturbation is often surrounded by myths and misinformation that can lead to insecurity and prejudice. It's time to debunk these misconceptions and bring to light the scientific truth about this natural and beneficial practice for male health. One of the most persistent myths suggests that frequent masturbation can harm the prostate. Absolutely false. Robust scientific research shows exactly the opposite. Regular masturbation acts as a protective mechanism, reducing the risk of developing prostate issues. Another common misconception is the belief that excessive masturbation can lead to impotence or a decrease in sexual performance. Urology experts are clear, there is no scientific evidence to prove this connection. In fact, regular practice can improve sexual function by increasing sensitivity and muscle control. The fear that masturbation might deplete sperm production also has no medical basis. The male body produces millions of sperm daily, and ejaculation does not represent any kind of waste or reduction in reproductive capacity. Some people still believe that masturbation is something shameful or unnatural. This perspective couldn't be further from reality. It is a normal physiological act, fundamental for male sexual and prostate health. It is a form of self-care, not a reason for guilt or embarrassment. Science proves that moderation is key. Like any practice, balance is essential. Masturbation becomes problematic only when it significantly interferes with daily activities or becomes a compulsive behavior that causes emotional or social harm. It is worth noting that each body is unique. What works for one man may not be ideal for another. The recommendation is always to listen to your own body, respect your limits, and, in case of doubts, consult a healthcare professional. True, transformation begins when we break taboos and look at sexuality with naturalness, science, and respect. Masturbation is not a problem to be hidden, but a natural practice of self-care and well-being. The time has come to deconstruct prejudices, embrace scientific knowledge, and value male sexual health in all its complexity and importance. Daily masturbation represents a fundamental self-care ritual for male health, a practice that goes beyond mere momentary pleasure. Our script today ends with a clear message. Every man has the power to transform his prostate health through conscious choices. We invite you to break taboos, overcome prejudices, and see masturbation as a smart prevention strategy. The benefits are undeniable: a healthier prostate, lower risk of disease, emotional and sexual balance. Share this knowledge, inspire other men, and make your intimate health an absolute priority.